Under the hammer next to Bygone Bargains, a little gem, an absolute gem. Just talking about it a little bit. I mean, it's a little cabinet with a writing surface on the top. Lovely, lovely oak, nicely aged. I think there are elements of it that are ply laminate and there are elements of it that are oak. And you can see there's some beautiful dovetail joint in here, nice little sort of tiny little finger dovetail joints. And it has aged and patinated beautifully. There's a little bit of damage to the top here. You can see that that is a bit of ply because the veneers got damaged at the top and done. And then let me just show you this hinge mechanism for the lid here. It's got this beautiful colour. I mean, they're simple things, but it is those kind of utilitarian, simple woodwork details that really make this what it is, so that when the lid lifts, you've got that lovely smooth thing, and then it holds itself in place there. And then underneath, it's a beautifully proportioned. It's got a wonderful sort of square plan proportion, then a beautiful oblong. Simple wooden handles, lovely little ball catches. But I think one of the things I like about this cabinet is that all of these little simple things are simple and plain and done, but all of the mechanisms are beautifully, they work. I think it's that thing of the sort of when, you know, post-war the working classes started making things for themselves. Things worked because they had the ability and knowledge, but it wasn't ornately elaborate because they couldn't afford it to be. And that now has got a certain credence about it and a certain quality about it. Nicely painted kind of ivory white on the inside. This lift up lid bit of the desk thing has got this gorgeous little recessed handle there. It is just shaved out of the wood and it fits your hand in beautifully. Now, this is where I think this little cabinet comes into its own. This little badge here, St John's Ambulance. Everybody knows what the St John's Ambulance do. Everybody massively respects what the St John's Ambulance do. And this is a piece of kit that they've used. I don't know what exactly it was used for, but I think that this kind of stuff, because it was associated with St John's Ambulance, it's going to become collectible like Freemason stuff is collectible, or other sort of insignia stuff. That's what gives this its story. That's what gives this its credence. That little sticker, gorgeous. I mean, it is rising a little bit in that top corner there, so if it was me and I was keeping this, I would get that stuck back down. And then on the top here, you've got some kind of, you know, you've got two areas here, and then a writing desk, and then a writing area here. So
might have been for training purposes, maybe.
Yeah. Or a desk at an event, or you know, if you had people, if you had to write up in. It could well have been, if something happened to you and you needed to be attended, they kept their stuff in here, and they kept any kind of note taking that they were doing in here, and then when the job is done, it all folds down neatly and tidily. It's a gorgeous cabinet that's been beautifully made, that has gravitas.
And
Provenance. That's exactly what it is. This has got a history that is massively respected nationwide, if not worldwide. Gorgeous. We do sell things in other places, and the unusual is what people always want. I think that's a unique object. I think that's been made, handmade, by somebody involved with the St John's for them. And if you can find another one, buy it. Frankly, if you can find one cheaper than this, buy it, because
I've never seen a cabinet like that with a lift up desk like that.
No.
It's lovely.
That's a collectible of the future, without a doubt.
Well, if not a collectible right now.
Yeah. We do sell things in other places. We do have regular clients always asking us what's new and in stock. I'll be amazed if this is hanging around in a month's time. We always say, if you want to grab a bygone bargain, get a bid on before it's gone.